What's up, everybody? Welcome to Comic Book Club. I'm Alex.
I am Pete.
And Justin is still away this week. But we have three great comics to talk to you about.
We do. And we also have a stack of comics that are nicely bag and boarded. The proper way to treat your comics instead of just crapping all over them and treating... People put time and energy into these things so you could enjoy them. All I'm saying is respect that.
The thing is, okay, Pete is referring to the fact that, I think 2 shows ago, I folded a comic book in half. Look, here's the deal, Pete, is I love my comic books so much that I want to make the reading experience go longer. So what I usually do...
Duh!
No, I'm not... Okay, I won't do it. Is I fold them in half, and then I tear them so I have twice as many pages.
That's ridiculous.
So it's twice as long to read. It's not ridiculous if that's how you do it. Guys, we have 3 great comic books to talk to you about. We're going to talk about Green Lantern number 44, Dethklok versus the Goon number 1, and Invincible number 64. So let's get right into it with Green Lantern number 44. Pete, I was pretty surprised.
Yeah, I just want to say, you should check out Green Lantern. It's really good right now. You should really check it out.
Okay, what are you doing?
Because I don't know if you're aware of this Blackest Night thing that's going on right now, but it's great. It's awesome.
Man. All right, okay,
so good.
Here's the deal. Last week, Justin, you was possessed by the spirit of you. Are you the spirit of Justin?
No, that's great.
Do you really like Blackest Night? I'm just shocked because you
have
hated everything.
Yeah, the Prelude I didn't
for years.
For years. Well, I feel like Green Lantern is a world that sometimes can get a little too deep as far as so many characters and anyway, yeah, whatever. Yes, it is true. Green Lantern.
So you like this issue,
but I'm excited about Blackest Night now. After Prelude, I was like, oh man, I'm not too excited. But this one is fantastic. And spoiler, when John comes back, I lost it.
Really?
It was so awesome.
Wow! Yeah. I am blown away because I also really like this issue a lot. This is great. It's an awesome full issue fight scene between John Johns and Morris. And Barry Allen and Hal Jordan. They're all awesome. There's great lines, big action. It really felt like, in a certain way I agree with you. Like, it really brought it back to the high of the Sinestro War. When you had the Sinestro Corps War, that it was also like a big action movie, and that's what this is feeling like.
Yeah, and I love the line where he's like, why does everybody forget I'm so strong, as he's like throwing him down.
Oh, yeah, it was great. Really excellent issue across the board.
Yeah.
Both recommended by both of us. That's very weird.
Yeah, and if you were lucky enough, you got a free ring.
Blackest Night ring. Actually, they are going to be giving out more rings, which is kind of exciting.
Right. I was afraid to put it on.
Oh, in case you died?
Yeah, exactly.
Spoiler, after the show, I'm going to eat your heart. All right, let's move on and talk about Dethklok versus the Goon, number 1, one shot. What do you think about this?
This is just silly fun. This is like 2 worlds colliding for over-the-top, ridiculous...
I don't know if you guys watch Metalocalypse on Adult Swim, which is one of my favorite shows, hands down. It's by Brendan Small, who created Home Movies, which is another awesome show. Metalocalypse is hilarious. The Goon is always kind of hilarious as well. This is taking both art styles and putting them together. And I think I'm not usually a fan of comic books made out of animated series because I feel like they lose the pacing and they lose the voice of the characters. But this totally captured across the board.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
Both the Goon and Metalocalypse are so over the top and gross and bloody that they completely work together.
It was so great. And it was hilarious. And especially like, you almost, like I got so into it and I was like, oh yeah, the Goon. And then like when he rips through that like mosh pit, it was so great. It was so funny.
Yeah, it was great. The only thing that was disappointing to me as a Dethklok fan is not enough Toki. I love Toki. There need to be more Toki in the issue.
Well, it's better to leave you wanting more than you be like, too much Toki, alright? I'm a big fan.
So I think, what would you say if you... Do you watch Metalocalypse?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Alright. If you weren't a fan of Metalocalypse, weren't a fan of the Goon, would this still work for you as an issue?
Probably not.
Okay.
But I feel like if you do like one or the other... Yeah. If you do like one or the other, you're going to love this book.
Okay. I totally agree. Great art, really fun, totally ridiculous. All the stuff you love from the Goon, all the new stuff you love from Metalocalypse, so definitely pick that up. Last but not least is Invincible, number 64.
Yeah.
Once again, I think we're going to have to spoil stuff in this issue, you guys. So we'll give you a spoiler countdown of 5, all right, if you want to turn off the show or whatever. And then go back to the beginning, watch it through a couple of times so you can get more views. 5, 4, 3, And Adam Eve is back alive.
Yeah,
That's
quick.
the big shocker of this issue. She died the last issue, and her powers apparently bring her back to life.
Yeah, but when she comes back to life, she's naked.
Yes.
She can die with clothes on, but when she reanimates, the clothes go away somewhere. They disappear.
Well, it's the same time. When I wake up,
yeah,
I'm totally naked.
Weird. Well,
when I go to sleep, I'm wearing a suit. So I don't know what's going on.
That's wow. I guess you and Adam Eve have similar powers. Yeah, this was. It's intense. These last couple of issues have been intense, and I've enjoyed that. I felt like...
You haven't enjoyed that.
No, I have. I have, very much. And I feel like having her die, I was like, oh my God. And then having her come right back, I was like, I was a little disappointed.
Sure.
But I felt like the panels and the action, I mean, those headbutts just over and over. I was just like, oh my God.
I love the panel of Invincible punching through Conquest's arm.
Yeah.
That's actually, I think, the longest I have stayed on a panel and looked at a panel and just sort of looked around a panel
details.
In a very long time. And kudos to Ryan Otley for some kick-ass art there.
Yeah. I mean, the page setups and the panels and everything just really kind of sets this fight up in a way of like each punch you're feeling. You're like, oh God.
Yeah, I have not enjoyed Invincible this much in a really long time, and this arc I was not on board at the beginning, and it completely won me over.
Yes, exactly.
Also, kudos to Robert Kirkman.
Yeah.
Kudos to the entire team, by which I mean I am sending you chocolate nut bars.
I wish. I love those kudos.
Oh, they're so good, you guys. If you have a question for us, you can write us at comicbookclublive@gmail.com. Check us out on Twitter, twitter.com/comicbooklive. Our blog, popcultureshock.com/cbclub. iTunes, Comic Book Club Live. And
if you're ever in New York City on a Tuesday night, 8 o'clock, People's Improv Theater, we would love to see you. It's our live show, and we give away $25.
Yes, and as a quick note, we have started putting these episodes on iTunes as well. So if you want to check them out there, if you're already checking them out there, hello. And otherwise, if you're on YouTube and you want to download it to your iPod or Thingamabob or Zune, check it out there. Goodbye.
Good.